That's literally where we're at right now. We don't have time to pussyfoot around. Fucking well over half the
What's up,
population is
everyone?
fat as fuck, and we are in very serious
I'm
problems
listening to Alan
in
go
our
in on
society.
Emily Reed. I'm about to come back to that. That shit's fucking crazy. Say, I'm having a little problem. Hold on, make sure I'm not lagging. I'm having a little problem with my Discord. I was gonna do the link, so I think what I'm gonna have to do, I'm probably gonna have to do it this way. I was gonna try to add this to work. There's a lot to talk about. Let me do it this way. Give me 1 second. And copy link. OBS is trying to disconnect and reconnect, so there's a lot going on. What I'm saying is like every time I try to do something, it's always something. You can't just have a smooth stream. Give me a second. Here. There we go. That's a link to my Discord. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pin it from my phone because it might let me. There we go. Pin it from the top. There we go. So anybody want to join the Discord link, that's how you do that. You can come on in and have a good time. It's an open mic type of stream. So if anyone want to get on, if you're already in the Discord, you can head over to the chat itself. Hopefully, the system will still let me allow you to speak through OBS. If not, I can hear you through my phone because I have, like I say, Discord on my phone, and I can put it by the microphone and I can hear what the fuck is going on. All right, without further ado, guys and women and everything, I have been extremely busy, so I appreciate you guys being understanding and being patient with me because, like I say, this is a travel week for me as well. And originally I wasn't going to live stream until next weekend, but a little bit of free time came up today, and so I decided I'm going to knock it out today. I wanted to get to it last night, but I couldn't. So what we're going to talk about today is Diddy, Alex Eubank, Connor Murphy, Leon Longevity. Of course, we got to talk about Greg Doucette. He's been bitching a lot. I'm going to talk about The Rock and his lies, the king and queen of the ring for the WWE, and my honest opinion about that. We got to talk about the Trump case. The Trump case made headlines this past week. The government as a whole. I'm also going to talk about my visit to Destin, Florida. I'm going to get into deep detail about the X-Men 97. So you don't want to be spoiled and you ain't watched it yet, get the fuck out because that's coming down the pike too. Lizzo and the South Park roast. We're going to talk about Fruity Beauty, Emily Reed, April Lawrence back. All right. I got some police videos I want to react to. And I'm going to talk about a little bit of fitness and anime. So it's going to be a lot to talk about. So first things first. Let's talk about Diddy. I got everything here. I got so much to talk about, so I have to write everything down. Let's talk about Diddy, all right? If you've been living under a rock, okay? What's up, everyone? I'm just not seeing. What's up? I got the live chat, Streamlabs chat over here. What's up, everyone? What's up? Diddy. Now, if you guys been living under a rock for the last few months, Diddy's been the center of attention. All right, for what he did to his girlfriend, what was that, Cassie? Cassie came out with a lawsuit. Diddy said it was bullshit. Ended up paying her off like the next fucking day. Hush money, so to speak. And guys, let me know in the chat if the glare behind you gets too much. I can get up and close those curtains. Just trying to let a little natural light into the house. So after that came down the pike, some other allegations came down the pike, and then all of a sudden we heard the infamous Meek Mills getting his cheeks clapped by Diddy. All right. And then the son's been accused of the same type of behavior, drugging people so they can take advantage of them, mainly women, sex trafficking shit. The feds raided his house. Apparently, TD Jakes was going to some of them orgy parties. Apparently, TD Jakes, you guys don't know who TD Jakes is, big pastor in Dallas, pretty fucking famous, okay? And then, to top it all off, okay, 50 Cent done got the rights for Netflix to make a documentary. Now, in between all of that, the Department of Justice, as of late, has been talking with some of these, accusers, women, about what's going on with Diddy. So, man. Listen, the feds, the ATF, and Homeland Security, okay, on the federal level, is talking with some of these women. They're trying to put a case together so they can prosecute his motherfucking ass. Understand what that means. The tip of the iceberg is about to be exposed. The whole mountain, the whole iceberg, right, is about to be exposed. Okay? Because if they decide to pursue and indict Diddy and take his ass to court on a federal level, then that means it's some serious shit, especially for the Department of Justice. The raid on his home alone by the feds was a big deal. Now the Defense Department, not Defense, the Department of Justice, the Justice Department is talking with some of these women. All I'm going to say about that, his son as well, they're talking about, all I'm going to say is buckle up. Going to be a whole bunch of cheek busting when this is all said and done. Literally and figuratively. All right? Because in order for them to take an interest in this, and I'm talking about the Department of Justice, they got some serious intel. Because the Department of Justice, they just don't get involved in shit unless they got some shit to bag up what they're getting involved in. So all I'm going to say is keep your eyes on the Diddy story. I think between now and by the end of the year, there's going to be a court date set. It's going to be a whole bunch of rappers and undercover motherfuckers that we don't want to believe that might be swinging both ways. That shit gonna be coming out on national TV. Just saying. Let's talk about Donald Trump. I want to keep it moving because, like I said, it's a lot I gotta talk about, and I don't want to take too many subjects and make them too long. I want this stream to flow pretty good. Last week, the verdict heard around the world. Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts of felony charges for mishandling campaign funds and hush money, whatever. Now listen, I'm not the biggest Donald Trump supporter. And as of late, I'm starting to dislike Joe Biden more and more each day. All right. Who will I prefer to be in the White House? Neither one of them. But I would rather have Trump in there versus Biden for 4 more years. At least Trump won't be in everybody's business overseas and giving all the money away to all the other countries. However, I think this case that just happened, I, in my humble opinion, think that, it shouldn't have been a thing. They should have dealt with that a long time ago. All right. The Stormy Daniels shit, all right, paying her off because, she was going to squeal because she was getting the Trump dick. And Trump didn't want to pay, and she was going to squeal and having Trump, Michael Cohen pay her off with Trump money to keep it quiet. I think that's common in the world of wealthiness. Now, if you don't want to pay your taxes and you're misusing funds, all right, that shit should have been dealt with the moment they find out that shit was fucking going on. So that's why this is more of a political thing to try to keep Trump out of office. Once again, I would rather have him in there instead of Biden in there. Because I just heard what Biden said on TV, and I'm going to talk about this in a minute too. About, he might be up for letting Ukraine use our weapons to attack Russia, which would put us in a situation where we're about to go to war with Russia. And I've been saying this for months, and it's going to happen because Biden can't stay to his fucking self. But back to Trump. His punishment on the 11th, okay, and hey, sunshine, hey, everybody, his punishment is going to be decided on July the 11th, okay? A lot of people think that the judge corrupted the jury. The jury made their decision based on evidence. The evidence were that Donald Trump signed those checks, and those checks went to where they fucking went to. All right? You can't blame the judge because the judge had to go with what the juries went with. All right? Now, the decision rests with the judge, and I believe that Donald Trump is going to dictate what the judge decides to fucking want to do with his ass. Now, me personally, I don't think the judge is going to lock him up. I think the judge is going to make Donald Trump pay a hefty ass fine, give him some probation and some community service. That way he can still run for presidency. But if Trump go to talking outside his motherfucking neck and making threats and all that shit, That judge might make an example out of him and lock his ass up for 4 motherfucking years. Bare minimum, I think maximum is 20 years. Okay? Now, the case here in Georgia is the case that carries the most time if he gets, convicted, in which there's over a 97% chance that's going to fucking happen. I'm just going to be blunt with you guys. I know you Trump supporters don't want to hear that, but I'm going to be blunt with you. If he got found guilty in New York, all right, and he lives in New York and a lot of other shit, if he got found guilty in New York, Fulton County is a Democratic county. It's the most populated county here in Georgia, okay? He done made enemies with Brian Kemp, the Republican governor, because he talked out the side of his neck to Brian Kemp, Brad Raffensperger, and then you got Rudy Giuliani that's turning on him. Mark Meadows them turned on him. All those attorneys that took them plea deals down here turned on him, all right? And they did that for a reason. I'm just going to be blunt with y'all. If Trump make it to the Georgia case before his presidency, if he don't get elected before then, if he had to come to court before then, it's not going to look too good. I'm not saying that he can't beat it. What I'm saying is that's a very slim chance. So, at the end of the day, if Trump wants to have a chance at not going to jail before getting reelected, because I believe he's going to probably get reelected, then he needs to keep his mouth shut. Don't threaten the judge in New York. Okay? Do his little punishment. All right? And then his attorneys is going to keep pushing and delaying the court date here. And they can do that. They can keep fighting it and keep delaying it, keep putting it off. And if they can keep getting that done, then he'll get elected as president, and he'll make 4 years. And after 4 years, he'll come down here, and then they'll take his ass to court or whatever for trying to take the election. And then whatever happens then is going to happen then. You know what I mean? Trump almost 80 years old. So anything that's a 20-year sentence is pretty much a fucking life sentence. But do I think that case in New York was a political one? Yes and no. Yes and no. I think the time that they done it, it's an election year. They could have did that 2 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these cases they could have did 2 years ago. So it's one of those things where it don't look good for the Democrats, and I'm not saying the Democrats are behind it, but people are using that as they lightning rod. That shit should have been handled when it first got brought to light after Trump got out of office. But you have to build a case, and you have to do fucking things. Okay, so it is what it is. Let's talk about Connor Murphy and Leo in longevity, because I know a lot of you guys and a lot of my older videos have been asking me, have I been up to date with what's been going on? And I have. I've just been quiet about a lot of shit. All right. John Bravo dropped a couple of videos, and a lot of things now is starting to make more and more sense. I'm the type of person that I don't like to say that things look the way that they look without evidence. If it looked like a duck and it sounds like a duck, then most likely it's a duck. But it can look like a duck and sound like a duck, and necessarily doesn't have to be a fucking duck. All right, it can be something else. So until I get enough evidence or enough shit to say, hey, this shit it is the way that it is, then I kind of just give my opinion about things. So, Connor Murphy apparently did a porn shot, okay? Reenacting Leo's death, all right? Now, before all of that, he was apparently assaulted by his girlfriend. People said that it was a stage thing for a skit, and I didn't believe that, because that's the wounds are real. Now, I believe, this is my opinion, that if that female attacked Connor Murphy, it was for a reason. I don't think that she done it just to do it, if that makes sense. There are people saying that Connor is covering up the fact, okay, to try to protect her. But if it's me, I think Connor might attack that fucking female. That's just me. That's me. Because I listened to that goddamn audio tape of him outside going, sound like a man that was on some drugs, possessive, doing some shit. Now, maybe that was his cry out in pain, but I mean, now, the porn video that apparently happened, okay, and it's on John Bravo's channel, he covered it, and whatever, okay. Was that before the attack on him, or was that after the attack on him? Because I'm not going to go look at a man apparently having sex with a tranny in the bathroom. Okay, I'm not going to look at no shit like that. I love watching females fuck each other. I don't want to watch no dude fuck another dude, especially, or watch a dude even fuck a goddamn female. I like lesbian porn, motherfucker. I'm a guy. I want to see women get it on. Fuck all that other shit. Okay, now. Did he, okay, make fun of Leo? Well, he was laying down in the bathroom in a particular position that resembled Leo. So I can understand why people are up in arms. But what really intrigued me, and this is something that I did not know, because like I said, I kind of stopped really digging into the Leo situation, that I didn't know that Connor had went and slept in Leo's room like a couple days after the fucking fact, or the same night that Leo was found, whatever. Okay, now that's some crazy ass shit. That's some throwed off ass shit. I still believe in my heart that Tony knows more than what the fuck he's gonna say. He has his reasons to keep quiet. I can understand that, and I believe Connor knows what happened with Leo. Now, if you don't know the story, apparently before he got killed, there was an issue up there at Tony Huge's house where Tony had some shamutas over. Shout out to John Bravo. Had some whores over. Some Thailand worker, female girls, hoes, or whatever you want to call it. Apparently, one of them was Tony Huge's girlfriend's friends or whatever. And Leo took her up to the room. There was a dispute up in the room. A lot of loud noises up in the room. And apparently, after the fact, rumors started spreading. You know, Tony said that he kind of knew what happened, and so he did his thing or whatever. I don't want to, like I say, I'm not trying to twist the story up. I'm just trying to give a broad scope. He kept quiet about it, and, you know, they handled it, you know, swept some shit underneath the fucking rug, pretty much. And allow us to believe that that particular female that he apparently did whatever he did to had some family that didn't like what happened, and then they came and they did what they did to Leo. All right. A lot of people call Leo an asshole because of how he treated people, and maybe he just pissed off the wrong people. It could have been numerous of fucking things, but the way he died, all right, that wasn't no self-inflicted fucking suicidal death. That was a personal, very violent type death that happened to Leo. That it wasn't no, oh, I'm fucking spazzing the fuck out because, you know, I'm fucking on some drugs. No, this is a personal attack out of rage and violence that led to that man dying. So, fast forward to the present. The way they found Leo in, hey, what's up, Ram? The way they found Leo in the bathroom by the toilet, Connor kind of did the same thing. And then he left a cryptic ass message. Some days say, I can't remember exactly what it was. But long story short, all arrows are starting to point to Connor Murphy. Is there a possibility that Connor Murphy did it? Yeah, anything's fucking possible. Do I believe he done it? No. That's just my opinion. Unless they drugged Leo and Connor had some help, I don't think Connor did that shit by himself. Unless they drugged him and then he went in and took advantage of him. Okay? Because Leo was a pretty big dude. And I'm not saying Connor's a small dude, but then, you know, I don't think Connor would do something like that unless he had the advantage to do something like that. That's what I'm getting at. Do I believe that there was an outside hit that happened to Leo, or that maybe he knew someone, maybe the female he let back in and she got in and slipped him something and opened the windows up because apparently Tony and Connor wasn't there, they left, and some shit went down? Maybe. Or they could have been there. I remember Tony said he heard some noises upstairs that day, but he didn't think nothing of it. Well, maybe somebody came over that night. Maybe that female that he did something to slipped some shit to him and then did some shit to him. There are multiple things. So that's why we can't just sit up here and say that Connor done it. So I just think he's doing all this for attention. In my honest opinion, do I think it's grotesque and weird? Yeah. I mean, Connor drunk some splooge. We all remember Nick. We all remember the guy that Connor fucking did a video with talking about the benefits of drinking man's semen. We all remember that a couple years ago, right? Before he really fell off the train. I think at one point he was drinking his piss and eating his feces too at one point. Like, Connor had gone like some real hippie shit. And I don't mean like your typical hippie. Like some real weird Pink Floyd type shit. Like, bro man was gone. Poof. Yo, fucking out of there. All right, sorry, the camera's gonna buffer because I just seen it pause me for a minute, but it's gonna buffer. So that's my opinion about that. I'm gonna keep this moving. I want to keep talking. Let's talk about Greg Doucette. The anime stuff gonna come at the end. You guys hold on. I gotta talk about my boy Greg Doucette, and for that, let me click my ass over to here. Now, Greg, you motherfucker, you. Greg, first off, let's talk about why everyone hates me. That video right here, 4 days ago. Okay, listen. People don't hate you, Greg. People find you annoying. I'm your biggest mosquito, so I buzz, and I check in every now and then and see what you do. Some videos you are good with. I don't even comment on those because those are angry videos. It's the ones that you just go off the rails. People have a reason to have an opinion about you. You have an opinion about people. I left you a comment in that video as well. And then one of your guys tried to come in and white knight for you, and you know, I said what I said. As a matter of fact, why don't I just click on it? I can show you why I left you if it's not way down the bottom of the list. And I'm not going to sit here and give you a view because I already watched the fucking video. Let's scroll down to the comment section. I left you a comment. I could have sworn I paused this. Back. Watch the action. There we go. Let's scroll the fuck down here. Sherry Greg, I left you dead right there. I left you some comments right here. Right there. Okay? I don't want to click new because if I click new, it's going to fucking goddamn show. It's gonna be a lock. I left like 3. But on one, the guy left a comment. So anyway, the one that I got time stamped, you said you tell people everything, that you're very open and honest about everything. And I said, no, you don't. Tell us what happened to Allie then. I mean, you're trying to force, like I said, this whole entire video, you're trying to force people to change their opinions about you. This is the internet. If you can't take the heat, then get the fuck out of the kitchen. And you're basically just, you know, the pot calling the kettle black. And then, your subs ain't what made you famous. YouTube made you famous. You make more revenue on YouTube than your subs. Because every supplement video that you post, you hardly get any views on. It's the YouTube views. It's the YouTube revenue that allows you to be able to make the amount of stuff that you're making and trying to push. So let's not paint this big thing that it's your supplementation line. It's the YouTube videos. Okay? And then I left one more. I said, you sound like Karen. And then that's when the other guy came in and said what the fuck he said. And I scorched his punk ass too. Okay? So anyway, let's go back. So in that video, you pretty much tried to force people to change their opinions about you. Whatever. Then you jumped on the twins, the TT boys. Now, you guys know I follow the twins. I'm sub to their channel. I like watching the Twin Twins. I just watched their video that they did about Rich Piana trying to do his exercises. Now we all know Rich Piana was a extremely fucking animal in the gym, but you know he had a lot of help from steroids and other fucking goddamn things. Yeah, I just got done talking about the Conor stuff. Literally, I just got done talking about that. And if, like I say, if Tony is covering for Conor, shame on Tony. But like I say, I believe that Conor didn't do it. He could have, but I don't believe it. There's too many variables. That girl could put a hit on Leo. That Leo could let that girl back in the night before the day he died, and that's the noise that Tony heard and didn't know what the fuck was going on. Or Tony and them knew what was going on. They didn't want to get involved in it, so they left the house when that shit was going on. Like, there are so many variables. Conor could have drugged him and went in there and then took advantage of him and did some shit to him. Because it's obvious that Conor likes men. I mean, it's a lot of strange shit going on in that whole entire thing. I'm not saying that Leo had a thing for trannies, but we know Tony and Conor got a thing for trannies, and they can fuck a tranny, they can fuck a regular man too. There are a lot of things that is going on in that situation. But I'm not gonna sit here and just say that Conor did it, but he want attention, I believe, and I think he's craving it, so he's doing things to get eyes back on him. That's my opinion. It's just so much. Some people think the truth will never come out. I'm one of those guys that believe that eventually it will. There are a lot of cold cases that get cracked 40 or 50 years down the line. So I believe eventually the truth will come out. And I believe that it's going to come out because Tony knows more than what he's letting on. Conor knows more. If the price is right, somebody's going to squeal on somebody. It's just a matter of time. That's my opinion about that. Anyway, back to Greg Doucette. He jumped on the Twin Twins. The Assassin's Creed drama. Ain't been following it yet. Come back to me the next live stream and I'll give you my opinion. Ain't been following it yet. The Twin Twins, okay, is on schedule to be in a bodybuilding competition here. I think they got like 7 to 8 weeks left. But, you know, they're training. They're doing the thing out in Cali. Okay. Greg Doucette took the video. The Twin Twins are messed up. Because Twin Twins been eating fucking rice cakes and shit. Then they played a prank that they went off their diet and had some shit they shouldn't have had. Listen, the Twin Twins look far better now than they did like 6 or 7 months ago. All right? They're busting their asses. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, they might be on roids. Who gives a fuck? If they want to fuck up their testes just to get a good payday and to get rich, that's on them. I have no problem about them taking steroids. I'm a natural. I don't hate because they look better than me. They got more muscle than me, and they had to do it the steroid way. They have a reason why they want to take steroids and want to take the fucking juice. Greg Doucette been on this. You shouldn't jump on steroids. You shouldn't do this because it's bad for you. Because his nuts done shrunk up. He has to take testosterone and hard and lab time pills to get the little man to raise up. Just shooting facts. He was just down there and what was that? Dubai. What's that? The tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, the Burj Khalifa, the biggest building in the world down there. It's like the biggest tower in the world down there in Dubai, down there in the UAE, right? Out in the outskirts of Saudi, out there getting it in. Apparently your lung done collapsed. You went to the desert with a collapsed lung, or did your lungs collapse when you got back from the desert? That's besides the fucking point. Point is, you abuse steroids to get to what you got in life. How come these guys that's in their 20s and shit can't get on it? How come it's wrong for them to do something? This the free world. Don't you preach about the freedoms of speech? Well, you live in Canada. Thibodeau got that country fucked all up. But still, it's their body. They do the fuck they want to do. Period. I think they know the consequences. I believe you are mad because they're taking eyes off of you. I'm going to keep believing in that. I think these new influencers that's coming up now is rising to stardom so fast that your channel was going up real quick at one point, then it done stagnated. You done gained 200,000 subscribers in the last few months, but at one point, some collapsed. That's all. Yeah. At one point, your amount of subs, you get like 10, 20,000 subs a week. Fucking you was shooting up like Sam Sulek fast. Then you stagnated because greed overtook what you were trying to do, and you start trying to cram your supplements down our fucking throats. There's nothing wrong making money. But now, the twins, Sam Sulek, fucking Tristan Lee, who you just did a video on today, yesterday. Those guys' channel is steadily rising in value, and they're rising by popularity, and they're suppressing your channel. That's why Alex Eubank did his crybaby ass video. And I used to respect Alex. But then he's out talking about, you shouldn't jump on the shit because it fucks you up. I think everybody knows the fucking risk before they take that shit. They know that if they jump on that shit, it'll fuck them up. The reason why Alex Eubank wanted to talk about the twins, because he need views on his dying channel, because he makes a living off of YouTube. See, a motherfucker like me don't care about the views. If you don't watch, you don't watch. YouTube pays me $100-something every so many months. All the money that I make is my money, not YouTube's money. I earn my own money. Right? Yes. Exactly, Roach. The twins, anyone that want to jump on the sauce has that right to. If they want to, fuck them. Who are we to judge them? Right? I'm a personal trainer. I have 2 enhanced clients. They just wanted to give me a try to see, could I help them break some plateaus? We're trying to build a little bit of muscle. You know what the problem was with them? And this is with anyone. Greg, listen up. Because you need to take rest days. Enhanced or not, you need to take some time off to build muscle. And you're going to only build so much, even as you're on the juice, or if you're not on the juice. You can only put on so much natural and unnatural tissue. Everything has a limit. Some of you guys on the juice, you reach your limit. And then you go on this tirade, 6-7 days of training every week, and burn yourself out. And then you get this body dysmorphia image in your head. I'm on a deload right now. I'm not doing no compound lifts or cable lifts this month. It's going to be some stabilizing muscle training, fixing some imbalances with dumbbells, and a lot of cardio. I'm cutting this month. It's my cut month. I did some cardio with my daughter this morning, 3 miles at the park. Take some time off. Let your ligaments and tendons and joints recover. Let the tissue recover. Missing a month of resistance training is not going to kill you. I don't care if you're enhanced or natural. The enhancement part means you can recover quicker to go back to lifting heavy and pushing yourself. But you can only do that for so long. I don't care who you is. You're human. You're not a robot. Your brain needs to rest so your nervous system can get back to functioning properly, so it can start to correct and fix the problems that you might have. But I believe that Alex Eubank just wanted to talk about the twins because he needs those views. And Alex depends on YouTube. That's why he's trying to get those views up. He has a body image problem as well. When you let people that you probably would never meet in the real world dictate how you're supposed to feel and look, something is seriously wrong with fucking you. Get the fuck off the internet. I don't care how I look to people. They can say, oh, you can add more muscle, bro. You can do it. If I think that'd be an unhealthy approach for me, I'm not going to fucking do it. I don't care if my channel never exceeds fucking 10,000. By the way, appreciate you guys. I'm at 1,300. Thank you so much for the new subs. Other than that, I think that was a waste of time. And of course, Greg had to suck off Alex. Oh yeah, Alex is right about it. He's right. Exactly. Sir, different third. You should go support Alex. Fucking 6 months ago, it was Alex is full of shit. He shouldn't get on steroids. And go support Alex because he's down talking to twins because they left my coaching because it was too fucking hard. Fake much? Then Jeremy Ether did a video about steroids. Of course, you had to clickbait it. I didn't even watch it because I went and watched Jeremy's video. You clickbait it and said, Jeremy Ether on a 30-day cycle. Jeremy's video was, what if he decides to take steroids and do a 30-day cycle? That's why you didn't get that many views. You got 66,000 people. And that's normally where you stagnate at, between 40 and 60,000. Them your diehard fans, okay? And even on your twin videos, right? These videos here, they're not even popping. You usually get like 400,000 or 500,000 views on those videos. You don't even get that no more. All right? That whole video, I didn't even watch it. But Jeremy's video was, if he decided to do a 30-day cycle, what would be some of the pros and cons about it? I don't even want to know what you said. I didn't even watch it. The one that I did watch, though, was the little Asian boy that's bulking. And let's talk about main gaining real motherfucking quick. Exactly. Let's talk about main gaining. We call that body recomp. If you are too fucking lean, too fucking small, you need to go on a bulk to gain some fucking weight. In order to gain muscle, you have to gain weight. Even if you're doing a body recomp, let's say you're 280 pounds and you're fat as fuck and you like 5'8", and you're trying to build muscle while losing fat. Well, first off, you gotta keep your protein high, and whatever target weight you're trying to get to, that's the amount of grams of protein you want to try to hit at. So if you're trying to get down, say you're 280, you want to do a body recomp, but you want to lose a little bit of weight, but not that much, because you want to be a 250-pound guy full of muscle. Well, you got to lose 30 pounds, okay? So you get into a little bit of a deficit. But if you keep your proteins around 230 grams, right, because that's the weight you're trying to get to, then you'll start to build muscle as you start to train with motherfucking fat. All right? But it requires you to get into a deficit first, stay there, and then keep your protein high. If you have a lot of fat on you, that can work because you're sacrificing the carbohydrates for the fats. I mean, yeah, you're sacrificing the carbs for the body to burn fat, to turn the fat into usable energy. Okay? Now, if you say you're 170 pounds, average guy, you're 170 fucking pounds. You ain't got that much body fat, but you ain't got that much muscle. Main gaining is not going to work for you. It's not. It's not going to work. It'll take you forever to put on fucking muscle. Forever. If you constantly eat at maintenance, I don't give a fuck how high you keep your protein. If you're not getting some type of surplus so the body can have some extra calories to help build some muscle tissue, you're not going to build muscle tissue. You have to be in some type of surplus. And a surplus over a long period of time is known as a bulk. Period. Because you're adding calories up. You're adding a surplus of fucking calories in order to gain fucking weight, in order to put on some fucking muscle. So the argument about main gaining doesn't work. Yes, Sunshine, happy 8th anniversary. All right, Random. That's how that shit works. So the main gaining don't work for people that's lean like Tristan Lee. They had to put on some fucking weight. Main gain don't work on someone like me. In order for me to build muscle, I had to go into a surplus. But when you're fat as fuck and you're trying to do a body recomp to put on some fucking muscle, then I can understand. You're losing a little bit of body fat, get the body fat to a healthy percentage, still got some body fat on you, and you're trying to build some muscle, but you still got to be in some type of calorie surplus, whether it be 100 calories a day, 200 calories, or 300 calories. I think anything between 3 and 5 is perfect for something like that. 1 to 3, that's damn near maintenance calories. That's going to be fucking hard to do, and people's going to get discouraged. I'm not putting on enough muscle too quick because you're not in a far enough surplus for the body to take those calories to use it as energy. To use it as food to help build muscle tissue. That's just how that works. That's how that works. Anyway, you said that the guy need the main gain. If that guy is trying to put on some more muscle, he's going to have to get into a surplus. And I'm going to say no more than about 4 to 5 extra calories a fucking day until he gets to his desired weight. If you put on too much fat, cut the calories down to about 300 calories, and then sacrifice some carbs, keep protein high, and the body, through thermogenetics and all that shit, will then use the fucking fat for energy. So he'll cut down some body fat as he build muscle, which as he build muscle will then cut down on the body fat percentage. He'll go more muscle, less body fat. It's basic science, Greg. Anyway, you throw main gain around like it's your shit. Then you did a Trish Lee video, and I'm not even gonna touch on that. Bottom line is, Greg, you're full of shit. But one thing you did say, and I think it was in the Twins video, or it may have been in the Journey Ether or the Bulk. One of those videos you said that rest days are not necessary. Okay, that's what you said, right? You remember that training plateau video that you fucking made about deloads? Well, ain't deloads rest days? Or you're cutting back on the amount of resistance that you're doing, i.e. allowing the body to, I don't know, rest, because you're not putting it through the beating that you was, Greg. You made that video, right? And I left that comment. Now it's back to, you don't have to take deloads. I'm going to leave it with this. If you are natural, you need to take some time off. If you want to build some muscle, you need to take some time off and let the body build muscle. Period. Period. When you rest, you build muscles. Greg has a collapsed lung. Apparently, he does a lot of cardio every motherfucking day, damn near. He trains every fucking goddamn day. Now, you can follow Greg's advice if you fucking want and burn yourself the fuck out. Because Greg gets his hormones so he can push like that. Most people are natural lifters for the most part. If you try to take Greg's advice, you're going to be going around in circles. And you're not going to progress. And you're going to have a fucking problem. If you want to build some goddamn tissue, you need to take some rest days. The body builds when you allow it to rest and you give the proper nutrients and calories that it needs. Now, the next topic up for discussion. Let's talk about Lizzo. South Park. Appreciate such. Let's talk about Lizzo and South Park. For those of you who does not have fucking Paramount Plus, I think it was on Paramount Plus, South Park dropped a special, it's been about 2 weeks now, about the obesity epidemic. Now, the episode revolves around Cartman trying to lose weight. All right? Some funny ass shit. So, of course, the women that's taking Ozempic and Wegovy, all these fucking weight loss drugs, they was flaunting their 6-packs and 4-packs and shit, right? And Sharon decided she wanted to try to lose weight. So they prescribed her this weight loss drug called Lizzo. Pretty much it's just you listen to Lizzo spew bullshit. So much so that it causes you to have diarrhea and all types of fucking bullshit. Now, it pissed off Lizzo because she did a response video. Now, Alan Roberts, shout out to Alan, he went over on his channel. So, you guys go watch Alan's video. I don't want to use Lizzo because, they like to strike people and shit. But pretty much Lizzo did a rapid reaction. Okay? And you could tell she was pissed off. All right? Because it made fun of Lizzo because she was spewing bullshit. You guys remember like years ago, Lizzo was like she's fine the way that she is and blah, blah, blah. Now Lizzo is on a weight loss journey. This is why they went after her, because now she's losing weight, apparently. Now, she don't eat a Wegovy or Ozempic. She's on something, but she's losing some fucking weight. So, South Park decided, you know what? Years ago, because believe it or not, you fat influencers, people watch. People watch. You guys remember what that guy name was? The Reiner guy that South Park did the no smoking thing on the Reiner guy shit because he didn't want people smoking and shit and that big fat motherfucker. Anyway, South Park roasts every fucking body. God damn it, Cutman, you son of a bitch! Don't call me fit, you fucking Jew! Yeah. So anyway, they went after Lizzo and she said she can't believe how the voice actors came after little old me and she's, how did she say it? She feel validated and that she's gonna keep doing what she's doing because now she's validated. She's legit now. You do realize that you got roasted on national TV by a cartoon that made fun of Kanye West and called him a gay fish, right? You when you get roasted on South Park, you're never the same again. You're never the same again. Just Kanye West got called a gay fish. It was talked about for years. R. Kelly went inside the closet with John Travolta and shit because they knew that R. Kelly was a faggot back then and they trapped him in the closet with John Travolta and them shit. You guys remember that? I'll just stand here and watch John Travolta walk in the closet and I ask myself why John Travolta walked in the closet. And then nobody answered my question, so I pull out my gun. Yeah, y'all remember that, right? Yeah. Lizzo needs to sit down somewhere. Big time. But R. Kelly was never the same again. He was never the same again. Never. Look at Mr. Garrison, how they made fun of Donald Trump. Just saying. Yes, and play her flute. You goddamn right. I think that was probably the greatest roast that I have seen in some motherfucking time. So shout out to South Park with Lizzo. Okay, let's talk about, I'm getting down to The Rock, the King and Queen Arena, WWE, and then we're going to start getting to some good shit, the reactions and the X-Men, all that shit. Let's talk about The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne, that's a strong name. Dwayne. You seem to have amnesia, dementia. You can't remember shit. The Rock did a post years ago about going to his first In-N-Out burger. Then he turned right around a few years later and said that this was his first time going to In-N-Out burger in 2022. And then here recently he just done it again. Now, I get it. From pissing in a bottle and having your ex-brother-in-law carry your piss to go dump it out on sets, that's one thing. Showing up late, 5 hours late to film some movies, that's one thing. You and Ryan Reynolds having some beef because you were late on set, that's one thing. But lying about going somewhere to eat that you know you done been there just for views, clicks. That's the one video that Greg Doucette had right. I don't normally like to give Greg praise because any praise to Greg Doucette goes to his fucking dome. Greg, your face. You got that death face going on. You might want to eat a little bit more calories too and stop stressing. Because you got that death face going on. Like, for real. Legitimately, you got that death face going on there, partner. You're 48. Your dick don't work as it is. You might want to, whatever you're stressing about, get some help about that, partner. I'm just saying. Anyway. Yes, The Rock, apparently, if you guys never heard Jim Cornette, if you don't know who Jim Cornette is, and my camera's trying to buffer, guys, so I apologize if it's lagging and it's buffering and it's doing its thing. Jim Cornette, one of the greatest managers in wrestling history, and Brian Last, talked about The Rock here about 3 weeks ago. And a lot of rumors and accusations was coming out about The Rock pissing in a bottle on set because he don't want to go to the bathroom. And then his brother-in-law, he used to be married to Danny Garcia. Him and his ex-wife has this production company together still. So his brother-in-law will go get his piss for him and empty his fucking piss. I'm not making that shit up. The Rock even verified that, yes, he has like this big cup that he piss in because, you know, he's a guy. And that's one of the perks about being a guy. You can pretty much put your dick in a cup or a bottle and piss if you got to piss. Like, if I'm on a highway driving 20 hours and I'm in between cities and there's no stove for like another 15 or 20 miles, my bladder full, I will pull my Mustang over. I will open a bottle like this here. A lot of times it's a big-ass Gatorade bottle. And I will put my dick in that motherfucker and piss and then throw it out some goddamn where. Because I'm a guy and I have a dick and it's meant to go in some holes. Right? Not small holes. If your dick is this small around, that means you ain't hit puberty yet. And so you shouldn't be putting your dick in any hole at that motherfucking point. But for us grown men, you know, big boy shit, we like to piss in bottles and shit on the road. If you're out fishing somewhere, and it's nowhere, you don't want to piss on the ground when you're outside fishing somewhere because, you know, flies and shit, fucking fleas and shit. You get you a bottle, you piss in the bottle, you put the top on the bottle, and then you dispose of it when you leave the area, like you're supposed to. Rock got other people packing his piss. Like, that's bullshit. I think that's crazy. My advice to The Rock is know your role and have somebody manage your Instagram, your Twitter, or X, whatever that you're using to upload this shit on. So you won't get caught up in lies. If you smell what The Rock is doing in those bottles. Just saying. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with guys pissing in bottles. You know, if women can squat a certain way, they'll piss in bottles too. Now, the last thing I want to talk about before we start talking about the X-Men, the anime. Let's talk about WWE. King and Queen of the Ring. And I'm going to be honest with you. It was hit and miss for me. Okay. Nia Jax is the Queen of the Ring. That's a Rock thing. That's a Rock thing. Because they're family. Gunther, who I believe should have been a winner, won the King of the Ring. Because, you know, a lot of people don't like Gunther. I like the way Gunther moves and acts, man. I think he's a great heel. So, Gunther winning the King of the Ring was awesome. Okay? Thank God. Oh, thank God Becky Lynch lost that title. Jamie, you was right. Transitional champion. Gotta give you props, my guy. Becky just shouldn't be any more title hunts. Period. Duh. I'm glad Liv Morgan has the title, and I hope she holds it for a while. Okay? And then, let me see, you had the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring, you had that match. Okay, Cody Rhodes now was the main event. Of course, Cody won. All right? Cody beat AJ Styles, and that's the way that should have went. No, not AJ Styles. It was Logan Paul. He beat Logan Paul, and that's the way that match should have went. There's a match in there that I am missing, and I'm trying to think. Damian Priest didn't have a fight because he didn't defend his title. I think it was a tag team match in there. It kind of went on my motherfucking head. I think the tag match was in there. I think the women's tag team titles. No, they didn't lose their titles. Yeah. Matter of fact, they didn't fight King of the Ring. Yeah, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair didn't fight. It was one more match. Let me see. It was one more match. And it stunk, I guess, because I don't even remember the fucking match. Hold on. I can't remember who the fuck it was. Let me see. There's one more fucking match in there. Let me see. God, you got to put in the King and Queen of the Ring. Now you can't just put in King of the Ring because they won't pull it the fuck up. Here we go. I missed a match. Oh, Yeah, fucking Sami Zayn had a fucking match. Right? Did Sami have a fucking match? Yes. Yes. Results. Sami Zayn had a match. Yeah. He won his fight in a triple threat match between Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. Yeah. Which that's the way it should have went. And honestly, the fallout from that, we know Chad Gable's gonna probably end up fighting Sami Zayn again. I think Drew McIntyre is gonna beat fucking what's his face, Damian Priest. I think Becky's not gonna get the belt back no time soon. I don't Bailey and Nia Jax. I'm not even fucking interested in that. I'm not even. If Nia Jax beat Bailey, I'm gonna be sick. I'm not even interested in that. Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles going again, most likely at SummerSlam. I don't see why they would fight in July. I'm hoping they say that for SummerSlam. But if they don't, Cody Rhodes should be AJ Styles. Because if AJ get the belt, then what purpose is The Rock fighting Cody Rhodes? You know, because we all know The Rock want that belt from Cody Rhodes. Just saying. Just saying. So there are a lot of things that I like. There are a lot of things that they're doing right in WWE. Same cannot be said for that shitstorm over there known as AEW. I mean, for God's sake, Edge wins the title and breaks his leg. Now, you have to forfeit the title? AEW. Sasha, no. What's her name? Monique Monet, whatever fuck Sasha Banks' fucking name now. The CEO. She comes back after a botched injury that she caused to herself. And then win their women's championship. Don't nobody like her. 3,000 people in the building up in Boston. Don't nobody want to even see Sasha Banks. That's a hometown. It got booed out the building. Don't nobody want to see Sasha Banks. Like, I don't know what to say by AEW, but it sucks. And yes, I would love to see Logan drop the belt to LA Knight. If LA Knight can get the Intercontinental or the U.S. Championship title, then the next belt will be a World Heavyweight Championship belt or the WWE. LA Knight is on a good pace to get that. And you guys might not believe this, but I believe before the year is up, before next year WrestleMania, I believe main event Jay Uso is going to have probably the World Heavyweight Championship. I think he's going to get that. If Drew beats Damian Priest, then we know who's going to get it after Drew. It's going to be CM Punk. However, if Damian Priest beats Drew McIntyre and Jay Uso gets another match, I think Jay is going to take that belt. And then, of course, he'll drop to Drew, and then Drew will drop it to CM Punk. But I can see Jay Uso, before he retire, becoming a world champion. Not the WWE champion, but a world champion. All right. We talked about fitness. We talked about all that shit. Let's get to X-Men 97. Okay, before I do my reactions. All right. For those of you that don't want to be spoiled, I'm keeping up with the time, I got my hour left, that don't want to be spoiled, leave now or forever hold your grievances. Okay. 3 weeks ago, I binged and watched all the episodes of X-Men 97 Season 1. And I have to admit, I have to be honest with you. I was impressed. 9.5 out of 10 stars. Right? I love the character development with Cyclops, with the eternal struggle of being the leader of the X-Men, leaving the X-Men, him not being a good father, he believed, and at the end reconciling with his son to become a great father. Okay. I also love the character development, all right, of Jean Grey. Okay. It's even Rogue and Magneto, that character development. And listen, I was kind of shocked that Rogue banged Magneto in the past. And that makes fucking sense with the hair and, you know, all the things that make Rogue unique. to see that chemistry when Magneto was declared the leader of the X-Men. At the time that we thought Professor X was fucking dead. That was his out. Right? He wanted to get out to go pursue other endeavors. Okay? We had no idea. So when he came back and took over the X-Men as the leader of the X-Men, there was a lot of questions than answers. And Cyclops wanted the answers. He didn't trust Magneto. Magneto had to prove himself, and he did. And I'm going to tell you how. I don't want to ruin everything, but he did. In that process, though, Rogue started to have some feelings come back. Okay? Bring into question Gambit. All right? Because we all know Gambit wanted to tap that ass. I'm sorry. All right? Cyclops, the moment Magneto became the leader of the X-Men, okay? Cyclops at that point had a way out. But he didn't trust Magneto, so he decided to stay in the X-Men. Which kind of upset Jean. But Jean decided to stay because, you know, that's her man and her baby daddy. Okay? Then we fast forward a little bit. Some strange shit happened. Another Jean popped up, which we find out is the real Jean. Okay? The Jean that Cyclops put a baby in was a clone from that Jean. Alright? And then that Jean fucking went straight fucking Apocalypse Now on the X-Men, alright? And then takes the baby, go back to her boss, okay? That idiot, I'm not trying to ruin everybody's name, I'm not, he injects this baby with some shit, all right? And then like all war breaks out, Cyclops and them trying to go get the baby, which they do. They get the baby, all right? And in the process, they also save that clone Jean from herself. Right? So now you got two Jeans in the X-Men. Okay? And then this baby is sent to the future with Bishop. Okay? Now, here's where shit got crazy. My nose itching, guys. I'm fine. If I keep rubbing it because my nose itch. Yes, he was Skylar. And once again, shout out to Skylar because Skylar was the one that say, hey, check out X-Men 97. Shout out to you. And a lot of times when Skylar tell me check out something, it's good shit. It's like good. I don't want to use the word twat because I don't want to get banned. It's like good. It's good. It's good. It's good shit. So anyway, fast forward. Magneto is doing great with the X-Men. Everybody's on one accord. They go to the X-Men mutant island of Genosha. Okay, which, crazy enough, I found out it was in Africa. Good shit. Like, oh, the motherland. Yeah. Oh yeah, yes, I seen that end credit scene. Yes. So we know what we getting in season 2. Apocalypse is back. So anyway, they go to Genosha. One Jean is there. She's like the spokesperson, like she's like the accountant or whatever, right? And then you got the other Jean that's with Cyclops still, right? And trying to figure out, do Cyclops love her? Like, there's a lot of internal struggle going on. You got Wolverine, who's like pulled between two Jeans because he loved both Jeans, and you know he's like, bub, you know, I just fucking got to figure out some shit, bub, you know. So you got Wolverine feel some type of motherfucking way. Oh yeah, and then Jubilee got a boy crush. He has a boy crush. See, the X-Men went and saved that mutant at the beginning of the shit from the organization that, if I recall right, I think that mutant's family funds, right? It's a lot of shit. Stick with me now, okay? So anyway, Genosha then comes under attack by the Sentinels, if I recall, okay? So a lot of people, a lot of mutants bite it, including Gambit, which was fucked up. It was fucked up All right, and then you get Rogue crying, I get touchy, that bitch. You didn't even give Gambit the chance to fuck you. You didn't even get it. Mona Lee, he wanted to give you some dick. You didn't give him the chance to even ply you. You were right back on Magneto slung that night, crying. But Rogue went on a vengeance tour, though. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Like, it pissed her off so much so she went rogue. Yeah. Like, Rogue went rogue. She didn't give a fuck no more. Like, she went straight rogue, right? So, all of a sudden, Magneto is pissed off. He, all of a sudden, is finna declare war on the humans again. And I'm fast forwarding through some shit. Cable comes back from the future to the past to try to stop the shit that happened in Genosha. Because it happened in his timeline and in other timelines. So, he comes back to the past to try to stop some shit. Now, it's in that process. And even for me, and I always wonder who was Cable's father, because I got Marvel's Capcom 2, and Cable's one of my favorite characters in Marvel's Capcom 2. So, when Cable comes back, Jean, before the fucking real Jean, okay, not the clone Jean, the real Jean, before she bites it, if I recall, yeah, she bites it, I think. She has this vision. And she see that the son that they sent away with Bishop that came back to the past and the telepath is Cable. Cable is Nathan. Cable is her son. Cyclops is her daddy, is his daddy. So then all fucking hell breaks loose, right? So we fast forward. We get to the end now. I'm leaving a lot of shit out for a reason. I don't want to spoil the whole thing. I'm not going to talk about the Sentinel too much and what they deal is and why they're there. All you need to know is that after the Genosha issue and Rogue goes rogue and the X-Men is trying to figure out what side they're on, because there's a scene where Magneto comes back and Rogue leaves, fucking Jubilee boyfriend leaves, like there are some mutants that leave, right? And I'm leaving out Storm issue for a reason, because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to spoil everything, because something happened with Storm, character development with Storm. She falls in love with an X-Man. I can't think of his fucking name, but he helps her get her fucking powers back. Right? I ain't gonna tell you how she lost them. And then before then, though, he was the one that kind of developed some of the technology that the Sentinels were using. So it's a lot involved in there. But I don't want to ruin her story and everything else. I'm leaving some things out on purpose. Okay. So, Magneto splits, and then the bombshell happens. I'm thinking it's something that happened in the past. But then we get this scene where we see Professor X, right, in a fucking suit on this fucking planet. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this shit? All right. But then Professor X see this vision and see that his X-Men, to me, my X-Men, went through some shit. What your home scout would say? Oh yeah, yeah. There's a part where they're at the X-Men compound and they're interviewing Cyclops, and Cyclops goes off on the female reporter and talk like bad about humans, man. Talk about how humans despise them because mutants don't die and blah blah blah, and how weak humans is. Like that shit was fucking funny. It was like Cyclops tried to be like this cool daddy guy with the shades on, and he was sitting there with a tied a dress shirt on, and then he finally just lets it rip. Because the female reporter asked him, what happened to the baby that you and Jean had? And blah, blah, blah. He didn't want to answer. And blah, blah, blah. And finally, he goes off. He goes off the fucking rails. Funniest shit I've seen in a fucking while. But anyway, Professor X gets this image. And so now he has to make a choice to either be with the woman that he loved, the mutant that he loved, and be with their race and help lead their tribe, or go back to Earth to reclaim the X-Men and be the rightful leader. So we all know what Professor X does. He say, fuck it. To me, my X-Men, and it's back to fucking Earth. All right? There's a big battle that ensues, okay, between Magneto and Professor X. And then at the end, after the Sentinel leader got his ass handed to him, Wolverine got all the metal in his body pretty much just eradicated out of his body from courtesy of Magneto. Okay. Something happens at the end, and the X-Men, and I can tell you how it happened. They were trying to stop something from causing global world catastrophe. Okay. Something was falling out the fucking sky, and they were trying to fucking stop it. I don't want to ruin it. But in that process, a time rift like occurs. One group went to this part of time, the other group goes in this part of time, and then Bishop comes back to the present time. And I can't think of the black guy name that helped Storm, but he was there trying to still find the X-Men. And Bishop comes back and tell him, no, but I think I have an idea of how to find them. And then, boom, and then we get the apocalypse fucking scene at the fucking end. And that was X-Men 97 in a nutshell. And I enjoyed it. I cannot wait to watch season 2. Just as much as I can wait for Blue Eye Samurai to come back. One Punch Man season 3, oh my Jesus. It's just like how Baki and Kishna Ashura is about how they cross over in a couple days. Like, I'm amped for this shit. Do you guys understand that there's so much good shit out there, some primo shit, that Dragon Ball is done? Dragon Ball is forcing me to get a PS5 if I want to play the next game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't have one of them new Xboxes. I got an Xbox One, but they got all that new Xbox. The PS5 is affordable now, but I don't want to buy one just to play one game on. But now I start thinking, well, Savar, you got the Xbox One because you want to play the new Killer Instinct game and keep doing like Ultra for Infinity. So I think in the next few weeks I'll be buying me a PS5 so I can play the Dragon Ball Sparkle, because that's the only thing good about Dragon Ball right now. Other than that, I cannot wait for season 2. Yes, and there were scenes in X-Men. Now, I do agree with you, Scholar. There were scenes in X-Men that you seen Captain America. Like, they were showing, didn't they show, like, who was that other guy? They showed Captain America, Iron Man. What's out now? Yeah, I knew. Ken Jewel number 8, yeah. Demon Slayer, the new season is out right now? Oh, fuck my hero. Wait a minute. When is the... Don't say Demon Slayer, because my daughter's going to have a fucking field day. Demon Slayer new season's out now? I see, I've been slacking. It is. The hospital train is out. Holy fuck. What the fuck? It came out in February? What? Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. What the fuck? Where the fuck have I been at? Oh, it's on Crunchyroll. Well, I got Crunchyroll. What? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Where the fuck have I been at? Wait a minute, man. Hey, Jay, when did that season come out? Wait a minute. Yeah, I need to find. Yes, and I you know what? I got to renew my Prime TV, and I'm gonna binge on The Boys too. But I didn't know that the new Demon Slayer arc was out. I thought that. Okay. Holy shit! Yeah, it is. February 23rd. I had no idea that the Hashira training was out. I know what I'm watching tonight. Oh, Sakura! I gotta call my daughter. Yes, her name is Sakura. I know a lot of y'all seen the tattoo on my side. Oh, daughter! She act like she gonna ignore me now. Oh, child of mine! Hold on real quick. Sakura, come here. Come here. So, guess what's out? That's new. You know we went and seen Spy Family, right? Guess what's out now? New season. Well, you was talking about this morning. About the house that you built. Who house you said you built? You say you built Demon Slayer house, right? You know we watching tonight because the new stuff is out. They didn't know. We watch new Demon Slayer tonight. That's right. Yeah, we want to do Demon Slayer. You damn right. All right, go back and play. Yeah, good shit. Yeah. My child, she loves Demon Slayer. She watch. Listen, Jarksy, cause I know she gonna say something. Don't y'all hate Home Demon Slayer, okay? So anyway, now let's get to some reaction. I got about 30 minutes. I had no idea that was out, because I had been watching other stuff on Crunchyroll. I had no idea it was out. Yeah, 90 Universe, you right, Scholar. Yes, they always in the show. Yes, they was. Okay, what's the other topic? I cover the anime now. I got some reactions. Destin, Florida. Oh, and I got to talk about, yeah, so I got all that. We talked about fitness already. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right, I'm up to date. Let's do this here now. I'm going to come back to YouTube in a minute because I got to talk about Emily Reed's new video. I got to talk about Fruity Beauty's new video. I also got to talk about April Lauren being back. And then I'm done. I'm pretty much be done with that. So, and if I don't cover the rest on this stream, then when I come back from traveling this week, I will finish up. So, let's do reactions real quick. Let me cut this off real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this.
I'll admit it. You haven't been a man for like a minute. I told you that a minute.
Don't be that guy. Don't ego lift. Don't be that guy. I mean, that's cervical spine damage all day. He got like 365 pounds, maybe at most, maybe 315 on the bar at most. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Hey, listen, right? I will get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of Mike Tyson, him and Jake Paul, they fight has been postponed because Mike Tyson got a staph infection or some shit. I mean, ulcers. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Don't be that way. Hey, say it again, Mike. Say it again.
Hey, listen, right? I will get the fuck out of here.
I get the fuck out of here. Let's get this shit started, man.
That time I made Brock Lesnar break character.
Hey, I wonder if Brock gonna ever come back to the WWE. I wonder that so much. He's been quiet since he wanted those videos of that woman pissing and shit for some reason. I don't know.
Brock, that's enough of that shit.
Put some stank on it, Brock. Put some dirt on it.
Brock, rub some dirt on it. Rub some dirt.
I had to leave a comment, guys. Rub some dirt on it, Brock. Brock, rub some dirt on it. That shit don't hurt, Brock.
You ain't hurt. You ain't fucking hurt, boy.
In the store with
Hey, for real. This is some gangster shit right here. Y'all check this out.
her. And what we're going to see is we're going to see him show up. Now, what's going to happen here? Again, this guy has committed multiple other robberies in the area. Now, watch your 14-year-old son there at the bottom, kind of seeing what's going on. Now, watch as she opens the register. As she opens
This was some cold ass shit. Y'all pay
the
attention.
register, this guy's going to reach over and start wrestling with her for it. The 14-year-old actually draws a firearm here.
Shot that motherfucker in the face. He two-faced now. That boy got a hole here, he two-faced. He double, he two-faced. Now, he didn't die, he lived. But he two-faced now. That motherfucker got fucked up. Bruh.
And shoots that guy in the face. Then they all run off. Now, you're not going to see it here. He's
Look how he slouch. I'm slouch here, man. I can't feel my head, my face, man. I took a bullet to the face.
just going to stay there for a while. But eventually, this guy comes back to and stumbles off, bleeding heavily. Police found him a ways down the road and took him to the hospital, where last I see, he is listed in critical condition. There's a couple of really interesting things we got to talk about on this one. So let's think about lessons.
Hey, I just seen this one this morning. Watch this ass kicking right here. It was a fender bender. The Charger hit the back of that guy's truck. The guy in the truck gets out. He pulled this long lever stick out. A stick that you make sure shit's level with. And watch this shit, man. Just watch this shit.
What the fuck? He ain't chasing his ass. What the fuck, yeah. Damn, they fighting that.
I believe this is in Louisiana, by the way.
I said, oh, he whooping his ass. Hold up. Damn. Oh,
That motherfucker barefooted. He barefooted. That's some Cajun shit. He barefooted. No, it's in Texas. That's Texas plate. They in the Lone Star State. Barefooted. Fighting in some grass, baby. Hey, see, that's why I don't pay to be big and obese like that, man. But skinny guy gets into your reach zone, you fuck. Because you can't move fast as him. You may have the power, but just like when Trunks tried to hit Cell, you too big. Your muscles slow you down. Well, fat slow you down. You got too much fat in you versus a guy like that. Oh, I mean, we beat him. He well known. And he gonna stump him like a grape. He gonna stump him out. Stall him, Debo. Stall his ass. Oh, all back in his head, man. Hey, that's blunt force trauma to the head, man. He blessing him. He blessing him. Stumping him. He stumping him like a grape. And look at the lady back there in the car back there. You guys see the car behind him? His right hand, like, look, they looking like, what in the fuck? Them niggers over there fighting like a motherfucker.
yeah, man.
Knocked him out. Not stumped him like a grape. His brains is swelling. Cervical fluid on around his brain and brain fluid just swelling. I mean, he stumped him, man. He told him. He told him out. Like you stepped on a mushroom, Mario. He told him out. I ain't gonna even lie. I started to put the wasted logo right there. Matter of fact, I'm saving my other police videos for my members because I'm talking about that and some sex stuff. That it's some stuff going around about certain things that men and women should do, and if men should do this and women, I'm saving that for my members only videos. So that's coming. That's coming. If not today, tomorrow. Look at him.
The younger man in this confrontation, Jalen Cal.
Hey, this shit ain't funny. That mama got knocked the fuck out, man.
Was sentenced to 17
They gave this man 17 years for beating this man.
years for aggravated assault
How did aggravated assault? Look at that long ass lever. He tried to hit this man with a lever.
for the stomps that left this man pretty badly hurt.
Hey, man. Hey, he left the playing field all right. Hey, man. How y'all get that man 17 years for self-defense? He should have got that stick out trying to whoop that man's ass. You fucked up.
I don't know about his
Hey, that's what you get, man. Can't do that shit. That's what you get.
recovery.
Now, don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
7 out of 11's underway. Drop it. Hello.
Now, the reason why this video right here is a head scratcher, he has a knife. He also has a Slur C shirt on, some shorts on. You have a taser gun and some OC spray. But, of course, he has a knife. So you pull out your weapon, right? Hope that it would deter him. But some people are looking by suicide by cop, and spoiler alert, I believe that's what this guy was trying to do. But, was the cop in the right to use deadly force? Knives can be considered a deadly weapon, so yes. Me personally, I probably would try my stun gun first. And if that would not have worked, I would have then shot the guy. Just so it wouldn't make it seem like that this is a unjustified shooting. Because that's what the people are saying. So that's why I put this video in here. Let's watch it.
Michael. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Full video can be found on Police Academy, by the way. These guys behind me. Police activity, not academy. Police activity.
Drop the knife.
Dropped him like a bad habit.
Shots fired.
fired! Shots fired!
But guess what? He didn't stay down. Adrenaline. He gets back up.
Drop
And this is why I believe he wanted to die suicide by cop.
it! Drop the knife! Drop it! Get a gun? Drop it!
He lighting his ass up. Yes, Sunshine. And it don't make sense. He jumped out and started shit because the guy kept kicking him. He was in the wrong. Dude had a thing in his motherfucking hand. He shouldn't have pissed that guy off. If I were that guy, I'll appeal that goddamn sentence, and then I'll sue the state for locking him the fuck up.
Drop it! Get out!
He dropped all right.
Drop the knife!
He dropped all right. That's how he died, right there on his knees. Leaking
Shots
out.
fired. Give me units,
Leaking
please.
out. He died just like that. That was stupid.
We're in the middle of Ridgewood. I need the roadblock now. Drop it so I can help you.
He don't want help.
Drop it.
Glad I got Jesus down in my heart. Glad I got Jesus down in my heart. That's them songs going through his head right now. Glad I got Jesus. Cause that's there he going. He going to the other side. On the other show. Cause he ain't want help. That's why he ain't let that knife go. Now, he could have been shot to where it severed his spinal cord, right? To where he can't move. He can't move. And that's what a lot of cops don't understand. You get shot and get shot certain areas, you can't move. If he took a bullet and it hit his spinal cord and it severed that spinal cord, let's say from the chest down, he is virtually paralyzed, if not dead, but a lot of times he's paralyzed from the chest down. Because you done severed the spinal cord. So if he got shot up in the upper chest somewhere and it went through, he going to the upper room. The upper room, where we go. Don't get me started that shit. Anyway, if he got shot right here and it missed his heart and it severed his spinal cord, let's say from T1 down, he can't move his arms. He's paralyzed from the neck down. So if you put all those rounds in the guy, just go there and kick it and get the goddamn knife. If you really wanted to save him, that's what you should have did. I think that's the stupidest, most craziest protocol in the world. Hey, I might start doing that. Amazing grace. While you sleeping away. Sweet Lord, sweet chariot. Hey, I went to church, man. Yeah, he slumped him.
Now.
He slumped him.
Get evac now.
He slumped him. He got him good.
Drop it.
He ain't dropping shit.
Drop it.
He probably done pissed and shit all himself by now.
It's a knife. It's a knife.
Hey,
He having that talking here like, this is the moment where I knew I fucked up. And as I lay here dying, my life flashed before my eyes. I'm thinking how this sucks. As my lungs fill up with blood, and I can't get the words out to say, fuck the police. My dying wish is that I don't defecate and piss all on myself as I lay here taking my last breath on this mortal plane. That's what's probably going through his head right now.
Drop it. Drop the knife.
He ain't moving. He's dead. There go his head dropped.
It's in his hand still.
His head went down. His head went. You see how his head just went. Oh, fuck it. I can't do it no more. I'm sorry, Rukia. I tried. It's some Ichigo shit. Some Ichigo shit. No, some Goku shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried. Kind of like how Piccolo shot that motherfucker through the chest. He was laying on his back. I'm sorry. What this? I ain't coming back this time. It's too much for me. I tried. Hey, they Yamcha that nigga. He Yamcha. The only thing is he's not laying on his side like a baby in the fetal position. He got Yamcha. Hey, he did, Jay.
can you guys get back, please?
And look, they like, well, fuck, man. What do we do? Hey, face down, ass up. That's the way I like to. He died face down, motherfucker. Face down, ass up. That. Hey, listen. Y'all remember that goddamn y'all remember Robot Chicken with Mario and Luigi? They got high and they were going through town, and then Luigi wrecked the car. No, Mario wrecked the car and they killed Luigi or some shit. No, Luigi got up and the cop shot Luigi, and Mario say, "You killing my brother, you sons of a bitches. He's marinating in his own ragu. You motherfuckers!" And the cop shot his ass up. They left him there leaking. That guy right there. He had to be strung out on something to ambush the police and think he wasn't going to get shot like 9 fucking times. Like, come on, man.
Sir! Sir!
You want to kick him over?
You want to kick him over?
Help me go over.
Now, cops, why don't you have your medic kit on you? You know y'all just shot a guy. Now y'all want to run the first aid. The other cop had to run. I got to get my medic kit.
It's in his right hand, I think.
Yeah, man. Hey, no. Hey, Sunshine, it's not as bad as that black lady that watched her son get shot up, and then she rolling around on the ground with no drawers on, whole ass showing. Oh, they shot my boy. They killed him, goddamn it. Hey, they tried to tase him in, but it didn't work. They shot him. Oh, they shot my boy, goddamn. These goddamn. Hey, he done for. He out here.
Where are the scissors?
He had to go get his medic kit. Ain't no hanging up. Ain't no hanging up. He hung in there, all right.
That might start doing that also. Give me gloves. Give me gloves.
You ain't even got gloves.
Hutch, get gloves!
Come on. Stay with me. Come on. Please.
Come on.
Step on
Someone get gloves,
board.
please.
If you want to see
All
Jesus,
right, I got gloves. Hey, come on.
all you gotta do is step on board. Hey, he got on board that ship of Zion, goddamn.
Hey,
He on that ship,
get these people out of here. Get
coasting,
them
goddamn.
I'm gonna start doing some.
He done, folk. Call it. Fuck it.
Fuck, man.
He done for it. Call it. Now watch this idiot.
Abel, he is running eastbound on Friars, just east of
Look at this asshole.
along the south curve.
Watch what this motherfucker do.
Eastbound Friars on the south curve.
This some GTA shit. Watch this motherfucker.
Abel looks like he's running southbound across Friars, going to be going into the canyon here. Okay, Deborah, he stopped. Okay, Abel, make this
Got a
code 12.
homeless
He's
dude.
got a
Watch this
hostage.
motherfucker.
He's got a knife to a male's neck, south curve line of Friars, just
Look at
east
this
of
shit.
Marina. Make this a code 12.
Stab the man.
Make this code 12. Subject has subject with the knife to his neck on. Abel looks like he might have just stabbed the other male. And make this code 12.
He done for. Hey,
Subject stabbed.
that's that position like this here. That's that roach on his back move. He got raided. I don't see why it took that long for y'all to shoot that motherfucker. Mama, he grabbed that motherfucker dude. You should have put one right between his motherfucking eyes. Let that dude get stabbed like that. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself.
4425, George, shots fired. Shots fired on Friars.
You ain't
Shots
moving no
fired
more.
on Friars.
Let's get down ground level. Cop out of shape. Cop out of shape. I know you got a vest on, but goddamn, man. Cop jogging. He jogging leisurely. Get the fuck out of here. You should have shot him right there.
What are you doing? This is a joke. What are you doing? I'm on a Facebook video with my phone. What the hell are you doing?
He stabbed the fuck out of him. Dog bite him in his ass.
Hey, back away. Drop the knife. Back up.
Now, he need to work on his cardio. Now watch this guy. This guy right here was shooting rounds off in his neighborhood. Cops pulled up. They told him, you know, come here. He say no. He goes to a car. Watch this simple-minded motherfucker. Pay attention. Watch this simple-minded motherfucker.
Is the suspect right here? Yeah. Okay.
Watch what he does.
Hey, dude.
Got got a gun, he gonna pull the gun out and let the cops see the goddamn gun. Oh, okay, so I'm about to cut this. Okay, like I'm about to get ready to leave the house, cause I'm about to go get my son. My wife is gonna have to work a little late, so she just texted me. So see how that works. That's why I said busy, guys. Busy, busy, busy. Busy, 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 busy. All right. Shot him up. And then he tased him. You gonna tase him for that motherfucker shot a fucking M16 in the back. Well, it may have been a shotgun or assault shotgun. And he motherfucker put some slugs in his ass. You gonna tase his ass for. He done for. He did. But this one tastes the cake. This one tastes the cake. Y'all check this shit out. You got to be a sick, cold-hearted motherfucker. Check this out.
Police department.
Police come in. Watch this nigga. Yes, he a nigga. I'm black, I can say it. Watch this motherfucker. Watch what he does. Shot the girl. Shot the girl in front of her. You got to be a sad, sad motherfucker.
Police department. Police department.
Oh! We ain't got to worry about him no more.
Shot fire. Shot fire.
He done for. Don't even worry about trying to do CPR. He don't need CPR. He shot the woman. Woman lived, but he shot her.
All unit shots fired. 4705 College Drive, City.
Shit sad as fuck, man. Anyway, here's my trip to Destin. We gonna get to it. Y'all wanna laugh? We gonna get to it. Hey, dude wipes. You want a spokesperson for your wipes? I'm your guy.
Motherfucker right here. Motherfucker right here. Motherfucker right here's the truth, man. See, them wipes that break up in your asshole. Them motherfuckers there. Them dude wipes. Motherfucking tissue costs like $20 a motherfucking pop.
That single ply tissue, I never buy. It crumbs in your ass. And them other wipes, they too thin. They crumble in your ass. Get dude wipes. Some of us, we have big grown up poops. We need some shit that ain't gonna crumble when you wipe your ass with.
See, some of y'all need them though. Some of y'all tissue ain't gonna cut it.
Ain't gonna cut
Tissue
it.
ain't gonna cut it. Some people can't even afford this motherfucker. See, look, motherfucker. $29 just to wipe your ass nowadays. $29. $29 just to wipe your ass. $21 to wipe your ass. Some of that shit go up to about $30 fucking dollars. Especially that Sharma Strong down there. I ain't got time for that shit. Listen, it's gonna get bad out there, man. Some of y'all gonna be getting this cheap ass shit right here. This shit virtually crumbles in your ass, especially got diarrhea.
They want, ain't they, Jay?
You do wipes where you go, man. That's where it's at.
So, seen a truck flip over on my way, getting ready to head out to Destin. That's my morning starting and shit.
I hope that person's all right, though. I hope.
You damn right. No streaks in your underwear. Get dude wipes. Clean your ass.
Jesus.
You gotta watch it. Croak Red Fox. You gotta clean your stinking nasty ass.
I really don't want to turn around, but this is gonna be a minute. They're trying to get the person stabilized up here.
Single car accident. Have no idea how that car left the road and ended up on its side. That's true.
Okay, they got the person there. Yeah, they got the person put on there. All right, okay. Oh, the person alive. That's good. Everything's good. The person alive. All right. Catastrophe avoided. I hope he's all right. He or she.
Hey, I'm an old school music listening to guy, so I listen to Cameo. Now, right now, there's sound, but if they decide to try to block this, I'm going to go back and mute this. This is on my way now to Destin. People on my Facebook seen a lot of these shorts, so that's where these videos came from. That's why they're like that. Because, you know, I was traveling, and when I get ready to cross into different states, I normally travel and I do a little recording. So this was right in Columbus, Georgia, right by the old Fort Benning, now Fort Moore, shot 3rd ID. And we was on, well, I'm on I-185. I say we because I was streaming live at the time on Facebook. Anyway, here we go. It was raining and stuff. I'm going to do my little cameo. I'm singing a little bit. Word up, baby. And, hey, that's the music back in the day. A lot of you motherfuckers don't know about Cameo. Hey, this is me on and off camera. I'm serious. This is how I am.
More.
This is just me off camera, on camera. I'm like this here 24/7. Around the world.
What's up, third ID?
Your sister and your mother too. Hey, that's me, man.
I just pulled up the piss right to welcome.
So now I'm in Florida. Now there's another skit on my YouTube short. I roasted the dolphin. But here's the continuation of that.
Center, right?
This for my Facebook audience.
Dolphin. I just upload a show on my YouTube channel. Listen here, man. Let me get to my destination. Listen, dolphins suck. Alright, and I'm not even gonna start the Cowboys. I'm not starting none one of the motherfucking teams we played this year. I just had to stop by and cuss the dolphin out. And I did just that. Dolphins suck, depressing ass dolphins. They suck. They ain't gonna do shit in the AFC South at all this year. We all know who's gonna win the AFC South though.
Falcons, baby, we gonna win the South.
Nah, I gotta get back on the road. Still got about an hour left to go to my destination. You gripping. Oh.
Jumped on I-10.
That thing say I-10, don't it? Should I head back to Texas? No,
I'll be in Texas next week, though.
I'm not heading back to Texas.
Oh, the Mustang sounds so good. I got a flywheel problem, though. I'm going to address that in the video. I finally narrowed down my problem in first and second, so yes, I got to get rid of that clutch system and go to a different clutch system. I will address that later.
Yeah, bitch. You know, driving Floridians out here.
Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, God.
Y'all can't see me on a lot of water out here. Y'all can't see that though. Jamming that motherfucking Prince here in Florida. En route to my destination.
That motherfucking Prince.
Feeling good. Feeling good on a Friday. Been raining nonstop since I left motherfucking Georgia.
Now,
I want to get baptized down there.
Now, for those of you, I got my hand on the wheel. I'm not turning with the phone. I'm just turning the phone as I drive. Because somebody gonna say, how the fuck you turn? I'm turning the phone as I'm driving the car. I'm not turning with the phone. For some of you simple-minded people out there.
Charge your shit, man. we up here, boy. Well,
I've been to Florida a lot of times, but this is my first time ever going to Destin, and I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, y'all can't see me, boy.
My family decided to rent a beach home, an Airbnb down there, a big-ass mansion down there. If you guys want to know how much it costs a few racks to rent that $4 million Airbnb at mansion. It was wonderful. I'm going to tell you more about the inside and stuff.
Got more gray hairs in a little bit.
That was some crazy
shit. My man, that's what happens when you age. I'm aging just by as fast as them Cowboys gonna sink to the bottom of the barrel this season.
Yeah.
This is living the dream right here, baby.
Yeah, so my cousin's father and his brother and them like, hey, we want to go to the beach. Let's do something real big. Let's get this big ass Airbnb. And those things don't go for cheap. That's a $4 million fucking mansion. It was just, immediate family there, right? So, and when I say immediate family, it's like 10 of us there. But for me, like I say, I'm not a poor guy, but I'm not a wealthy guy. And most people in my family is okay. We do pretty good. But that's my first time ever stepping into something like that. And it's not going to be the last, because I plan on going back. And we're going to probably do it again. But it was a beautiful experience to finally see how it feels to go inside of a home that's like $4 or $5 million. It was awesome.
Fam out here, the fam.
First time seeing my kin folks in some years.
This is living the dream right here, you know what I'm saying? Out here in Destin, motherfucking Florida. $4 million.
They didn't have to even invite me, and so it was awesome. First time I seen my family on that side in some years. They were like, "Hey man, we know you live in Atlanta. Why don't you come down and hang out with us?" All right, cool, bet.
Dollar mansion.
Doing the big with the fam, you heard
Doing
me?
the big
with the fam.
doing the big $4 million mansion, man. You don't get no better than that. I'll be in there in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, we going back out.
Cargasms, goddamn right.
Right over here behind the dunes and Destin. Laws are kind of out. We don't really care about that shit. But yeah, man, this is living the life. Crazy ass Nike down here in Destin.
Now, if you was on my Facebook before this was posted, there were videos of me and Coyote Ugly and some other stuff. When I downloaded those videos, the format didn't allow the whole thing to play, but they're at the end of this. But they're not the entirety like you see me and Coyote Ugly. And like I say, there's some more videos on my YouTube Shorts that I didn't want to re-download, so they're kind of omitted, but they're on my channel. So this is after we got back in from Coyote Ugly. First time I've been to Coyote Ugly, won't be the last time. I'm gonna tell you what happened before I get off.
I was gonna say about the pool, man. I can't for 3 minutes, man.
You can watch TV out here.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit, man. Man, turn that bitch on. It's 3. What time? Man? I gotta head back to Atlanta, man.
And for me, it was a turnaround trip. I basically went that Friday. I had to be back that Saturday afternoon because my wife had a job engagement that her job needed her to be at, to go to. So I basically went down there, spent the evening with my cousins and my uncles and my aunts and shit, and then pretty much turned right around and came back the next day on 4 hours of fucking sleep. And that was a 400-mile drive. So I was beat the fuck up on the way back.
Man, that motherfucker 6 feet in the middle, man. You better cut that shit out, dog. Oh, I know how to swim. I know how to swim too, but it's dark, man. When light, turn pool lights on. Goddamn, what motherfucking lights at? We gonna wake the neighbors up in this motherfucker on the ocean.
On the ocean.
$4 million mansions. It's dark in this bitch. It's dark because it's like 4 in the morning.
I was half tipsy too, by the way, if anybody wondering.
Pool. Nigga, something else. Oh boy. You motherfucker be mad at us, and motherfucking neighbors like, cut that shit out of them niggas out there swimming in the motherfucking pool.
We didn't go swimming, by the way, because it started raining. So this is the next day.
Bad weather, man.
And it rained me driving down there. It rained when I drove the fuck back.
Well, it is what it is. Times it gets like that. Motherfucker. I drive back in there.
Look at my eyes. Like, I'm tired, bro. Like, I get 4 hours sleep. And it's a 3-story, right? So this is the bottom floor. The stairs above me go to the second floor, which I'm going to go up there and get a shot of the ocean. And then the master suite was on the 3rd floor. The master suite in that motherfucker, which, you know, that's where my uncle, aunt, them, and my uncle's side of the family with his wife and brother was at. It's like 2-room, but big master suite. It's the size of my whole upstairs part of my fucking house. I'm like, God damn. Big motherfucker. They had a shower on the 2nd floor, right? No, actually on the bottom floor where I'm at now. They had a shower. Because the 2nd floor is where my cousin's fucking sister and them slept at. All the guys up on the 1st floor. 2nd floor was the girls on the 1st floor. They had this fucking shower. This is my office. This shower. My office is a nice size. It's a full-size bedroom, pretty much, but it's my office, right? I have a 4-bedroom home, but this room became my office. It's as big as this fucking room. They had 2 shower heads, right? They had like this glass fucking door that you open to get in, and you close it, and they had 2 drains, 2 shower heads, big. You can have fucking shower orgies in that bitch. You can fit like 20 people in that bitch. I never seen anything like that before in my life. I'm like, what in the fuck is this? Like, you can have like some serious fucking bumping and grinding in that motherfucker. Like, I'm not bullshitting. Then they had their own individual showers on the 2nd floor, and then the mess we had on shower too. Like, this shit was fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy. Never seen that shit before in my goddamn life. Like, what the fuck? And the reason why I didn't get on video this time because my kinfolk woke up and he was taking the shower. I'm like, I had to do it next time we ever get this one again or we get another one. It's pouring down rain. Like, fuck. So now I'm going to go up on the 2nd floor, right? And that's a shower to beat from the 2nd floor. It was raining, but the water's pretty. Like it's Destin, Florida got some
Like
pretty,
going to a beach right now.
pretty coast beach.
We ain't trying to have that. Black folks get swept away. They get swept
Yeah,
away.
I'm not fucking lying, Jamie, for real, man. Like it's pouring down rain.
Gonna be like this all the way back to Atlanta.
And you see a third floor, that's the third floor. I'm on the second floor, that's the third floor right there, above the second floor tower.
Pretty over there.
So now I'm getting ready to head back, and like I said, the club's at that end.
You
So
rarely
look
see
how
the
blue
Gulf of
the
Mexico
water
looking
is.
so
Now
pretty.
I'm from
I ain't
Texas.
going there.
If you ever been to the Texas coast, I got like my 10 minutes left. I gotta get off. If you ever been to the Texas coast, the water in Galveston is brown, murky. Down to South Padre, it's just a murky coast. Most of the Gulf of Mexico on I-10 is a murky coast. But when I got to Florida and I went down to Destin, this is the first time I seen that blue-looking, hueish color like a true ocean. I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. So I decided to stop. I know it was raining, but the water looks so beautiful to me. So that's why I wanted to stop and get this shot before I got back on the road.
Down there, though, because it's raining. Man, that's so beautiful. Out here in Destin, well, Miramar Beach.
Remind me of the Pacific Ocean over there on the county coast on the west coast. It's just beautiful.
Walton County, heading back home. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 5-0 getting a little bit of water. Sea salt. Algae is horrible out here, guys. That is pretty. You'll see. Rip current high is high today, of course. That's what being said. It's beautiful. I just seen some guy here running in the rain. That's motivation. That is beautiful.
James, you crazy, man.
Miles. The Gulf of Mexico, tranquil. I look horrible, man.
Look at my eyes. I'm tired. I'm going to drive like 400 miles.
Time to get back to
4 hours of sleep.
Ooh. It is raining.
So I'm leaving the island, heading back to the mainland. What is Santa Ana Beach or whatever. I get it mixed up. I'm on the causeway heading back over.
Weather is bad, man.
Now, once again, I'm not turning with the camera. I'm just moving the camera in front of me as I'm driving. Watch this idiot come from behind me. I seen him in my mirror at this time coming. He got angry because I'm not riding the truck's ass in front of me. It's pouring down rain.
Stupid motherfucker.
And he forces his way in.
I mean, motherfuckers blood. That motherfucker trying to force somebody got the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't call
No,
it
I'm keeping my distance because if I gotta stop, I don't want to slide to the fucking truck.
Can't go no goddamn well, motherfucker. Yeah, did all that.
He got there and got boxed in.
Stupid bitch.
He was a stupid bitch. I mean, I know I'm driving, holding one hand on the wheel, doing this here, but I'm not doing this. I'm just doing this. But I know it's dangerous. But that was a stupid bitch. He was flying past me in the rain because he wanted me to speed up. It's a truck in front of me. What I'm gonna speed up for? Run to the truck's ass?
Get
Like
back on the mainland.
fuck out of here. Yeah, on Santa Rosa Beach. My bad, Santa Rosa.
Ooh, there we go. Back in Ashy, Bama.
Ashy Bama. I had to stop and piss.
Assy Bama.
We in Assy Bama. Alabama, Assy Bama.
We in Assy Bama. Finna go take me a piss. My allergies is kicking my ass, man.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible. Assy Bama. Georgia.
Got my Brooks and Dunn on, by the way. Shout out to Brooks and Dunn.
Back in Georgia, baby.
Cross back over.
Baby.
And look, when I got home, my kids go, Daddy, you had fun? Fuck yeah, and I'm tired. I had to deal with the kids for about 3 hours. Low on sleep.
Coming on in. Eastern time zone. There we go. We back in the
That's
GA.
one thing I hate about crossing time zones. Going from west to east, the hours increases. Going from east to west, the hour decreases. I had to go get my cousin one time because she caught the bus out here, but it broke down in Mobile. So I had to go to Mobile, Alabama, right? And this is the daylight saving time night. So I got her, and we were heading back. Luce, next time she's in the chat, you ask her yourself. We're heading back, and I'm like, when it goes 1:59, it's going to jump to 3 because of daylight saving time. Man, I got to fucking Valley, Alabama, from the crossover, right, into Georgia. And it was, for sure, 1:59. Before I got to the Chattahoochee River, it went to 3 o'clock. The hour skip. The moment I crossed over the Chattahoochee River into Georgia, it went from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I jumped 2 time zones with 2 hours in 1 time zone because of a time change in less than 2 minutes. I was mad than a motherfucker. I hate that shit. And it's even worse when the time is going ahead when you're going back eastern, when you're going back to the central time zone, whatever. Because I had to drive one time on a night drive going to Texas, and it was daylight saving time heading back, and it jumped, and then it fell back. Like, I just did 2 o'clock. I got to do 2 o'clock again. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy. I'm going to try to do it when it goes to the fall back, when it's daylight saving time, still standard time. No, when it goes to standard time, which is daylight saving time. Whatever. When the time fall back an hour, I'm going to try to drive. So when I go back to central time zone, it jumps back an hour. And then it jumps back another hour. When the time goes from 1 to 2, it goes back to 1 o'clock. I'm going to do that shit again, too. It's just going to be fucking awesome as fuck.
Should be 2:32.
I was mad as fuck, son. You had no idea.
When it changed, I guess.
You're going to see it change in a second. Go 2:32.
Oh, boy. Good to be back in the GA.
Yeah. There went 2:32.
There we go, 2:32.
I was tired, man.
Still got 100 miles to drive. We getting it, baby. We getting it.
So that's me and my cousin inside the club. First club went to, I think it was like the Drunken Lizard or some shit. So that's just a boomerang. We were getting fucked up. First time I see my kinfolk, man, in like 6 years. So, there we go. Cool dude, love. We grew up together. I'm gonna show y'all a baby picture of us as young kids. So this was Coyote Ugly.
What's that called?
So, like I say, this is as much as I can show because the footage stopped. I have never been to Coyote Ugly in my life. First time I've ever been. And they had this section when you walk in. I heard all Coyote Uglies are like this. Females dancing on the bar or whatever. This is my type of shit. Like see women dance. And walk in there and you see all these bras hanging up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I got my phone, start recording. And my cousin called it the titty shower. Say them bras is drenching titty sweat, so we can soak in titty juice. But I had fun. And like I say, that was my trip down there and back. Nothing too crazy. Guys, I got to cut this a little short. I wanted to talk about Emily Reed, April Lauren, and, oh God, what was the other one? Emily Reed, Fruity Beauty. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably make a video about those 3 and upload it here probably tomorrow. I got to get my fitness workout put together from what I did last week. Y'all guys seen the little bitty trailer that I released. That's upcoming. That was my last lifting that I did this past Friday. As well as I got my squat video, my deadlift video, all that shit's gonna be in that next packet. They'll be uploaded sometime this week before I head out of state on Friday. I'm gonna try to do at least 4 videos this week. I'm gonna try. I know I'm gonna talk about the Emily Reed stuff. Gonna be in 1 video. Emily, April, and Fruity Beauty, I'm gonna address in 1 video. But I'm gonna try to drop 2 more videos on different topics sometime this week. But my members will get their videos this week. And like I say, 1 will be about adult shits. About some shit that I've been hearing. And, you know, women asking men to do some stupid shit. And men asking women to do stupid shit. And we're going to talk about that on that. I'm going to keep that shit the way that it is. And then I'm going to talk about some police videos. And we're going to go over some of the real gory ones that I know if I try to talk about, YouTube may age restricted. So I'm going to make the members only video and leave it on there. Other than that, man, it's been fun. I gave you guys 2 hours of my time. I got to go. I got to go get my son from ABA. My son has autism, so my wife is going to be working a little bit late, so I have to leave to go pick him up, which is why I got to cut the stream short. For those of you that's wondering why I got to cut the stream short. But I hope you all enjoyed. We have a plethora of topics. And guys, if you like me not live streaming as often as I was and taking time to get a lot of topics to talk about in one live stream, let me know in the comments down below. I apologize to the Discord. It wasn't working in OBS, so I'm going to power off my system and power it back on. So next time you guys can come in. But if you want to join my Discord, the link is at the top. Hit that link to join the Discord. Just follow the rules in Discord. Not a lot of rules to follow. Just don't disrespect my mods or admins and don't dox anyone. That's pretty much it. You have a right to say what you want to say. Just don't be disrespectful to people. That's pretty much it. I'm also in my fitness tab. Some of you guys have seen it. I'm going to be uploading links to untitled, well not untitled, is it untitled videos or what you call them? Unlisted videos. So it's going to be fitness related, but unlisted. You have to have a link to go watch it. And I'm doing that so people that want to get more involved with fitness and get more of my opinion about certain things and how I train and particularly how I do things, it's going to be for you guys a step-by-step of how to start to get in shape. So if you join my Discord, I got a video that I'm working on that's going to be uploaded this week. I'm going to talk about the importance of supplementation as well as the importance of not overtraining as my next topic. And it's be more in depth and my personal approach to certain things. If you really want to dive into my psyches about fitness, I'm still gonna give you fitness content on my channel, but that's more in-depth stuff. So if you join the Discord and go to my health tab, that series is gonna progress, but it's gonna always be unlisted. You gotta have a link to go watch those videos. Of course, I'm gonna do how-to videos, all that stuff. And that's just to help the men and women that want to get in shape, as well as some that might buy my programs. They'll have direct access on them same videos as well. So if you want to get in shape, you want to know what I'm doing and keep up with what I'm doing, understand how I do things, join the Discord. You can go to the helping tab, and then you can start following those videos there. Now, everyone, I have to go. It's been fun. You guys stay safe until the next live stream, which will be after this upcoming weekend when I get back from my long road trip, 3,000 miles of road trip I got to do. You guys stay safe until then, and until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.